Hello and welcome to Maths with Mr Amison. In this video I'm going to talk through how to solve problems using exact values of trigonometry. If you're unsure about trigonometry, then please refer to this video here or follow the link in the description below. I'm going to start this video by talking about how to find missing angles using the exact values. I'm going to show you the working out, and then I'm going to talk through it in detail. Please feel free to pause at any time. Okay, so we had our opposite side here, we had our hypotenuse here, therefore we're going to use sine. So sine of x is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, so sine of x is equal to a half. Now one of our exact values for sine is sine 30 equals a half, therefore x would have to be 30 in this case. Now I'm going to go through the second example, this time to find a missing side. Feel free to pause if you wish to follow along with the working out. So in this case, we have our adjacent side and our hypotenuse, therefore we're going to use cos. Cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse, therefore cos 60 is x over 6. I multiply both sides by 6, I get 6 cos 60 is equal to x. Now cos 60, the exact value for cos 60 is 1/2. Therefore this is 6 multiplied by a half. So x is equal to 6 times a half, so x is equal to 3. Have a go now at doing these two questions. I'm going to give you a few moments to pause and to have a go. So now you've had a chance to try out these questions. Let's go through them. So using SOHCAHTOA, we are given our adjacent and our hypotenuse, therefore we're going to use cos. When we write this out, cos of x is equal to 2 root 3 over 4. So cos of x is equal to root 3 over 2. Now, root 3 over 2 is the exact value of cos 30. Therefore, x is equal to 30 in this question. Finding the missing side, using SOHCAHTOA again, we've got the adjacent and the opposite. Therefore, we're going to use tan. So tan of 60 is equal to x over 6. If I multiply by 6, 6 tan 60 is equal to x. Tan 60 is root 3. So 6 lots of root 3 is equal to x, which if you do on your calculator, gives us 10.4 to 3 significant figures. So here are 6 questions for you to try. The first 4 are fairly standard. Question 5 is a little trickier, and question 6 really is quite challenging, even though it looks fairly simple. Have a go. So here are the answers to those 6 questions. For question 1, we have cos x is 2 over 4, so cos x is equal to a half, and cos 60 is equal to a half, therefore x has to be 60. For question 2, we have sine 30 is equal to x over 2. Now sine 30 is a half, so x over 2 is a half, so x has to equal 1. For question 3, tan x is 1 over root 3. Now tan of something equals 1 over root 3, tan of 30 is 1 over root 3, therefore x is equal to 30. For question 4, we have cos x is equal to 2 over 2 root 2. So cos x is equal to 1 over root 2. Now cos of 45 is equal to 1 over root 2, so x has to equal 45. For question 5, we have tan 45 is equal to root 3 over x. Now this is trickier because we have x as the denominator of our fraction. If we multiply it through by x, we get x tan 45 is equal to root 3. Now tan 45 is 1, So x times 1 is equal to root 3, therefore x has to equal root 3. Now this really is a little bit trickier, where again we have x as the denominator of our fraction. Cos 45 is 1 over x. If I multiply through by x, I get x cos 45 is equal to 1. Now cos 45 is equal to 1 over root 2, using our exact values. So x multiplied by 1 over root 2 is equal to 1. If I multiply everything by root 2, I get x times 1, which is just x, is equal to 1 times root 2, which is root 2. So x equals root 2. And that really is quite tricky, a difficult example there. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful. Speak to you soon.